Спасибо. Just leaving.
Too late for that, huh? You offended us.
He asked you a question.
It'd be really nice if I could just leave, you know?
You need to be punished.
Okay, now I guess it's you and me. Finished.
Oh, no, it's a joke.
Oh, sorry. I'm not like you. I'm just a pretender.
Down on your knees. До свидания.
Take it slow and easy. Move. See? No guns. Got orders to take you to a meeting. Quietly.
Come on!
Ruslan Drachev spends his days now writing hard-boiled pulp novels out of a quiet house in California. Years back, he ran with the Russian mob. That life is supposed to be behind him. Then his ex-wife, Catherine, calls with news that pulls him straight back into a world he thought he'd left for good. Their daughter Lonnie is getting married, and the wedding is only days away. Ruslan doesn't hesitate. He books the next flight out and lands in New Jersey, heading into Trenton to see the daughter he doesn't get to visit nearly enough. Lonnie works as an attorney in the DA's office, sharp and dedicated to the job. Her fiancé is Stefan Abramov, and the moment Ruslan hears the last name, his stomach drops. Stefan's father is Mikhail Abramov, the man running the local Russian mob outfit. At the family gathering before the ceremony, Ruslan gets another surprise. Catherine has remarried. Her husband now is Terry Goldstein, a defense attorney with deep pockets and even deeper reputation for winning cases he shouldn't win. Lonnie pulls her father aside and doesn't bother softening her opinion of her stepfather. She calls him a jerk, plain and simple, no explanation needed beyond the look on her face. Before the wedding party leaves for the church, Ruslan finds a moment alone with Stefan. He wants to look the kid in the eye and hear it directly. Stefan tells him he wants nothing to do with his father's business, no interest in the money, no interest in the power, only in marrying Lonnie and starting something clean and separate from everything Mikhail built. The family heads out for the ceremony, leaving Catherine and Lonnie behind at the house to finish getting ready. Two men force their way inside. They corner Catherine first, stabbing her to death, but then they turn on Lonnie, stabbing her too, and leaving her bleeding on the floor. By the time anyone finds them, the wedding has turned into a crime scene. Detective Norden and Detective Levastik take the case, and on paper everything points to a robbery gone bad. Ruslan looks at it for exactly as long as it takes to know none of it is true. Someone wanted this. At East Lawn Hospital, Dr. Brown delivers the one piece of news that keeps Ruslan standing. Lonnie is expected to recover. And then he goes back out into Trenton to find whoever did this to his family. He doesn't wait for the police to work the case their way. Ruslan starts pulling on old threads.
It's not good.
Every lead brings him back to the same name. Mikhail Abramov hated Ruslan for years, and the wedding gave him the perfect excuse to act on it. He never wanted his son marrying into a prosecutor's family. He wanted Stefan running the business, taking orders, carrying on everything Mikhail spent his life building. A daughter-in-law working for the DA was never part of that plan. Then Ruslan learns the second half of it. Terry Goldstein isn't just Mikhail's lawyer, he's buried in Mikhail's operation, and Catherine had gotten close enough to expose the corruption running underneath his practice. She was about to blow the whistle on him. Two men, two very different reasons, one attack that solved both of their problems at once. Mikhail gets to punish his son's rebellion. Terry gets to bury the woman who could have ended his career and put him in prison. Ruslan doesn't take any of this to Norden and Levastik. He wants Mikhail and Terry to answer to him directly, and he's fully prepared to do whatever that requires. He starts working his way through Mikhail's operation, leaning on soldiers and lieutenants, following money and muscle back toward the top of the chain. Stefan gets caught in the crossfire, forced to choose between the father trying to pull him back into the family business and the wife fighting to survive in a hospital bed. Meanwhile, the detectives keep working their own angle, circling closer to answers neither Mikhail nor Terry wants found. Ruslan has to move fast now. What follows is Ruslan turning back into the man he used to be. He hunts down the men who carried out the attack, works his way up through Mikhail's operation,
мной поговорить? Ну давай, иди сюда.
Сука, блядь.
and forces Terry's corruption out into the open. Trenton gets a first-hand look at exactly what happens when someone comes after Ruslan Drachev's family and assumes the writer in California left the mobster behind for good.